Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life, but I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me, felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdows and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
He sounded almost chipper right there at the end. So it looks like job 1 is to shut down the engine. We have no goals at the moment, so let's do what you do in adventure games. Let's walk around and look at stuff. See if we could touch stuff, pick stuff up, talk to people. So nothing over here. We can run. Kind of pick up the pace a little bit. So nothing to interact with up here, it would seem. Let's go down here and talk to people. We could talk to Liko here. Hey, bud.
He's been hard on himself for going with me to Guyenne. And maybe he could have saved Shepard. But chances are, Liko would have died in the attack. We fight different fights tonight, Liko and I. I'll miss his company. Yes, it's a surprise to me, too. He's been hard on himself. We fight different fights tonight, Liko and I. I'll miss his company.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a surprise to me, too.
Let's see what Liko has to say.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
He's been hard on himself for going with me to Guyenne. And maybe he could have saved Shepard. But chances are, Liko would have died in the attack.
Let's see who else we could talk to in here. We got Inu. A rebel. Let's talk to... Let's... What does he have to say about Inu?
If Naane hadn't been around to heal
okay.
Enu, I don't want to think about what might have happened.
So there you go. We made the right choice to not rat out Naane earlier. She saved Inu.
She was seriously hurt in the raid on the Enclave, but I can't tell. Naane did a good job, and Enu is tough. I'm glad Enu's with us tonight. We need her.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies. I'm not saying everyone's going to die, I'm just saying Shepard. She would have approved.
I hope so.
Oh, she would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day. And she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would. I mean, you and her? With you, you know, and her, you know, major compatibility issues.
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard would care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
For all of us.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know. Very comforting. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning. That's something, right? Right. Well, good luck, Kian. What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile, or just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight.
How can you not love her?
You should talk to Anna. She's itching to head out as soon as you give the word. I'll do my best to help her and Firdaus do whatever they need to do. Kian, please be nice to Anna. I know you two have history and that it's complicated and stuff, and, well, be nice. Be gentle. You okay? You look a bit worried. I know, big night, everything's at stake, failure not an option, blah blah blah. Cheer up. We'll endure. I know we will.
Oh, she has a lot to say.
Look. You're one of my best friends, Kian. Is that weird? I don't care. Whatever happens, that won't change. I trust you completely. Everyone does. Go on. Don't waste time talking to me. We have a war to win. You should talk to Anna. She's itching to head out as soon as you give the word. I'll do my best to help her and Firdaus do whatever they need to do.
Let's see if the rebel has anything to say. Or can we just... Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we have to say about the rebel.
I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here they are, ready to finish the fight. I'll pray for them. Every single one of them. I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here they are, ready to finish the fight.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
I would not have expected him to sound like that.
If you trust the Azadi general and his men, so shall we. I'll follow him into battle and fight alongside the Azadi. Best of luck tonight, Kian. We'll see each other in the morning, and we'll celebrate our victory with ale. Lots and lots of ale. I stand with you, Kian, and I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
Huh. So who is she? Can't seem to interact with her. Okay. Who's this guy?
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vamon. It'll be brother against brother tonight. They will stay true to our side, no matter what. Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vamon. It'll be brother against brother tonight. I'll pray for them, every single one of them.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne. I'll follow you into the fires of the Seven Hells if you ask me to.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to do that.
After the massacre in the Enclave, I wanted to lay down my sword, leave Marcuria. But not anymore. Now I know what we're fighting for. Thanks for giving us one last chance at victory, Alvani. Whether we live or die tonight, we do it with honor, and we do it for a reason.
I hope there's more than just these people, because this is not a very big army we've got here.
When we lost Shepard and the others, I thought it was all over, that we'd never be able to recover. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne. I'll follow you into the fires of the Seven Hells if you ask me to.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vamon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya. We will gladly fight alongside the Resistance in order to right the wrongs that have been committed here, Apostle. I harbour no ill will towards them, neither human nor non-human. Light be with you, Apostle, and Goddess help those who walk with the Shadow tonight. If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vamon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
So here is Ulvik. He owns this bar.
Ulvik's put everything on the line for us, and he'll lose it all if we lose the fight. He's been an invaluable ally. I owe him so much. I hope I can repay him someday. Ulvik's put everything on the line for us, and he'll lose it all if we lose the fight.
I'll join Anique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Ben Rimé's still alive, I want to bring her home.
They don't know whether Ben Rimé's still alive or not?
I'll see you in the morning, Kian. I'll prepare the mother of all breakfast to celebrate our victory. And the ale's on me. At least, the first round. When this is over, I'm selling this place, buying a ship and heading south again to find my princess. I've had enough excitement. I want to feel the sun on my face and sand between my toes.
Sounds good to me.
Balance watch over you, Kian. You're a good man and a great leader. We'll follow you wherever you choose to lead us. I'll join Anique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Benry May's still alive, I want to bring her home.
So this is Ferdow's. He's the one who is going to shut down the machine, because he's worked on it, I believe.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong. It's a good thing Hami had Ferdow's hidden in a safe place, away from Vermon and Saya. Without him, we wouldn't have much of a plan tonight. Ferdow's will help us shut down the engine. If we accomplish that, then half the battle is won. So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look.
Doesn't look like we can
Those
speak with him.
don't look very strong.
There's Anna standing over there. We'll go over there in just a moment. Just want to see if there's anything we can interact with over here. And it doesn't look like there is. So, let us look at Anna.
We haven't had a chance to speak since that night I left for Guyenne. It's been awkward. Elena. I didn't recognize her. I wouldn't have if she hadn't told me. So many years ago. All these years she's been looking for me, and now I've let her down. How can I fix that? We haven't had a chance to speak since that night I left for Guyenne. It's been awkward.
Let's see how this goes.
Anna, Elena, we haven't
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian. Really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Ferdow's to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
What about Mother Utana?
Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Guyenne from a trusted source. I wonder...
Did you tell Utana about Guyenne?
Alright. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
Oh gosh. Well, Kian's gay, so I don't think kissing her would be a good idea. You know, give her the wrong idea and all that. Let's see what he says about it.
I can't give her what she desires most. But I can still grant her a kiss.
Would she still want one?
I can't give her words.
Whoops.
I can't give her everything she's hoping for. But I can at least say something to make her feel better.
Or...
Words can never bridge the gap.
No, let's not do
between us.
that one. Let's see if we could reassure her.
I can't give her everything.
We'll see each other again.
Really? Well, if you say so. You have a lot to learn about women, Kian. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Elena,
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out of their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Ferdow's?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Are you guys ready? I am so ready. I mean, not really, because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Not that I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Ferdow's plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Kian. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Well, then we'll have to make sure that we don't die. Our goals have been updated. Find a way into the tower. Well, this is where I end my play session. When we come back next time, we will walk around, we'll look at stuff, we'll talk to people, and we'll probably maybe pick up some things. You know, normal adventure game stuff. Hope you'll join me, and I sure hope you've enjoyed this play session. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this play session, won't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment? And if you're not a subscriber, won't you please consider subscribing? And once again, I thank you for your patience. It was quite a delay in getting to this game, and I'm very excited that I've gotten to it, and I'm very excited that you're here watching along with me. Thank you so much for watching. I sure do hope you join me again in the next episode.